Alright guys, so I'm finally going to start on my car. It's a 351 Cleveland fastback Mustang. It's a 73 and overall it's pretty good, in good condition. Doesn't have a lot of rust that I could see. This is okay. It's not really rusted at all, the tub, but I had a blowout and it dented everything, so I'm gonna go ahead and replace it. Make sure, to make sure it goes on and that, there's no rust or anything. So I don't think they're that expensive. I need to remove the rest of the panel. I just kind of cut around it just to see the damage. I already have this panel. It's right there, and I have this back piece here, and I have this one. I'm going to do one side at a time to make sure I have a reference. That way, if I get into something that's kind of complicated, I can look back and see this side. Here's an update on my Mach 1 restoration. Haven't done much. I've taken the rear pretty much apart. I took the wheel well out, which is a pain. It's welded solid all the way around, so that was a pain in the butt to get out. I got all my parts ordered. I just need to get rid of the rust. The area that I'm actually working on right now is I just finished taking the rear, the trunk where it latches and stuff out, so I can get to the troubled areas that have rust. It's pretty much just this section here. The same thing over there. Seems to be a common problem for these cars. So I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting out some of this rust area and put some new sheet metal in it so I can start installing some of the newer parts. I'm also gonna have to rework this area, thinking about just cutting it up to here and replacing it so it's not all rusted out. Unfortunately, they don't make this part aftermarket, so I'm gonna have to save it. Everything else they pretty much make, so that's where I'm at. And I originally wasn't going to remove the rear or the other side, but in order to get this section here, I had to remove the back. So I may leave this here for now, just kind of to fit everything properly. But I definitely needed to get the rear section out. I just need to replace the rusted areas so I can start welding some sheet metal and fitting everything in the back. I'm hoping I don't have to remove that side. If I have to, I will. I pretty much already have the stuff kind of working, so I can just remove it real quick. But I would like to kind of have it as a reference, so I'm gonna try to leave it. But yeah, this is what I've done so far. Slow process, but it's coming along. I had to completely remove the trunk. This is just sitting there. It's not welded or anything. Just kind of test fitting it. So now I'm gonna get ready to do some prep work and hopefully weld this thing on there so I can start putting some of the stuff back on. But it's coming along pretty good. It doesn't look great, but it doesn't look as bad as it did before. So hopefully I can start putting some stuff back together and get this thing rolling and looking pretty.